The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At shooting guard, Jalen Wells. At center, Zach Edey. At small forward, Desmond Bain. At the other forward position, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the other guard position, John Morant. The head coach of the visiting team is Taylor Jenkins. Small forward, standing 6'8", number 0, Ryan Gilbert. At center, at 7'0", number 2, Nick Richards. Starting at point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 21, Tyus Jones. And from 6'5", number 1, Kevin Booker. The other forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Booker.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. John Morant, he's out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5. And for the Suns, they've got Dunn. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Jones in at point guard. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Booker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Edey. Payne for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's Booker on the assist by Jones. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Bain kicks to Wells. Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Now, Bain. after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Jackson. Over to the left wing. Memphis moving that ball around. The tray. The rebound by Richards.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
No good on the free throw. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And he's good on the second.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Now here's Wells. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Morant outside. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without fouling.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. That one is off. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Now here's Morant following the missed shot by Tyus Jones.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Richards. Now here's Booker. Shoots over Morant. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Booker outside. Over Bane. Phoenix no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Morant against Jones. Down low. Here's Edey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. Pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Bane against Booker. Jackson a screen on Booker. Here's Bane. And he can't bank that one in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
That one goes. Count it. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
First free throw is good.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Allen is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Durant, and it's Iguodala in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. They stand the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3.
And Morris drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 4. Over Morris. Pippen misses. The Suns leading. Here's Beal. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Nobody near Allen. Traps in the tray. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Morris against Pippen for 3. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Phoenix leading by 5. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. As you look at Memphis, they're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Suns. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
Well, right now for the Suns,
Their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectation.
I agree, guys. I thought they'd be a lot better. Sometimes you can have disappointing years like this, though, and they're not a lot of fun to be a part of.
Now here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Over Morris. Shot's good by Pippen.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Durant. Strong finish by KD.
taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Picked by Clark to the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Clark's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Durant down low. He's covered by Clark. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity, and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Here's KD after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Durant, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Now, Wells, after the missed 3 from KD. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Durant.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Pass to Iguodaro. Beal against Kennard. Right side Beal. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Bane comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. On the mark with the 15-footer. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Here's Booker. Here's Richards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Zach Edey picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside. And you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And Richards drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. From downtown. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Booker from the arc. No good on the shot. 1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. So I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3 seed or higher.
Yeah, I'm the big conductor, Ernie. When I was healthy, we'd always finish near the top of the standings.
Well, unlike Shaq, Ernest, our teams did not need top seedings to win a chip. We were the 6th seed one year and won it all. Remember that, Shaq?
Hello, Kim Olajuwon. Hello, Clyde Drexler. Miss you, too.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Guys taking shots for them. Trying to do too much all at once. I think it's jamming up their flow.
Yeah, everyone has to have a role on the offensive end. Share the ball and trust your teammates.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length The guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Wells is out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at center. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Jones. For the tie. And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Durant. Now Booker fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Booker's got 14 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Morant.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Wells passes to Morant. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. For 3, Booker, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Morant outside. 5 on the clock. Over Jones. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Morant's got 16.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Booker left side. Jones from outside. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Out to the right wing, to the middle, and stolen by Dunn. To the inside, poked away. Here's Morant. 16 points for him. Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson inside. Here's Morant. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Bain. And it's Luke Kennard in for Wells. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Booker draws the double. Allen kicks to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Bucket is good. Iguodala's got his first basket of the night.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And Memphis making a change here. Pippen's checked in. Grizzlies have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Pass to Kennard. Here's Jackson. Clock at 6. To the middle for the lead. Rebound by the Suns.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Morris. Bradley Beal is out there with Durant. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
That's good from Durant.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
And Phoenix making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Aldama. Now Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And so Clark nails both of them. Well, Phoenix shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Durant, the pass to Beal. Back to Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And Durant, one of the toughest players to defend, especially when he's using that shot fake.
That's good from Durant. Durant hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Bane. Grizzlies shooting at 50% in a decent groove to take the lead. In deep, Pippen drops it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
KD sets the pick for Allen. Pass to Iguodaro. Lets the 3 fly. KD can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And it's Phoenix's ball. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. The 3 from KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pippen against Allen. The kick out to Bane. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 4. And it's Beal in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Jones against Morant. High arcing shot.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Morant. Suns trail by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Booker. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. And Richards has it in the corner. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one to take the lead, and it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Up top, Morant, defended by Jones, and that one's good. Morant.
Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
It drops.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Booker the pass to Richards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Jackson kicks to Morant. Connects from downtown.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Goes up to the stripe. Booker, no good. And he commits the intentional foul. .29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Booker looking to end the run, and it's denied. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Memphis. Wells taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Ja Morant.